an opportunity to gap at the red. No, the boys. Am I still gonna gap? Oh. I gotta gap now. I have to gap, like. I had to do it. They gave me no choice. The kids were watching. Anyways, hello everyone. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing amazing. Cause yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm chilling and I'm off work today. So I thought I'd run some errands because I have to get this this little red thing on my license plate so that it's legal. Because I don't want to get pulled over for, you know, tiny things like a little red reflex, you know. Might as well just put it on. Yeah, so I'm going to buy that from somewhere. I'm gonna, and yeah, and I thought I'd ride around, and I thought I'd take this amazing opportunity to make a review on this bike. So you know, should you buy this bike, basically. And I thought I'd split it into some segments and then have like a overall, so it could be like performance, comfort, price, is it worth it, and then like an overall, like, you know, like a final thoughts, I should say. So yeah, I mean, since I'm already on here, I think I should start off with let's start off with comfort, because I feel like that is what something that bothered me, not bothered me, but something that's kind of been my goal since the first time I got it. You know, sitting on this bike, you know, it's supposed to, I guess, kind of be like a sport bike, but it is pretty comfortable. I mean, it's not as comfortable as a naked bike, obviously, but you know, for a sport bike, it's very comfortable. And I don't know if y'all ever sat on a Ninja 400. Yeah, it's kind of like you're sitting in a toilet, because the seat is like kind of scooped up, and then the aggressive positioning is like kind of in your legs, and you having to reach over for the handlebars because they're lower than a naked. And my previous bike was an 08 R125, and that bike was sporty. I kid you not, might be the sportiest bike I've sat on ever since, you know, is that how you say it? It might be the sportiest bike I've sat on. Yeah, of all time. But yeah, so my goal has kind of like always been to recreate that positioning. Now, I know it sounds stupid, like why would I want to recreate an uncomfortable seating position? Because it feels cool. Feels cool. Very cool, should I say. Yeah. So that's why. And I feel like you could just, you know, you just have so much aura just by sitting like that. You know, because if you're on a naked, you know, your back is straight, you're like, yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but you kind of look like an NPC, okay? And I don't want to look like an NPC, and I want to look cool as shit when I do this. So yeah, but comfort wise, stock, it's very nice. You could definitely daily it. For the first like week or two, I'm gonna be honest, I did kind of feel it in my wrist, because I wasn't used to riding. I hadn't rode for like half a year, so if not more. So that's mainly why. But after that, you're fine. Or even if you just come from a sport bike and you get this, you know, it's gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be very comfortable. So what I've done comfort wise is I've I've got a 20 millimeter increase, and so instead of like the scooped up seat, it's rather like it's pretty straight. And honestly, it's done its fair bit for the sport bike positioning, I'd say, because I thought of going the whole 9 yards, you know, getting a different triple G, getting different clip-ons, getting rear sets. Like I've thought about doing it all, just like it's as sporty as possible. But I'm pretty happy with how it feels now with just the seat, to be honest. So I might just probably just gonna keep it like this, to, you know, not spend all the money that I have. But yeah, I mean, it's somewhat sporty. I'm not gonna throw shade on it like that. It's somewhat sporty. Okay, it works. It works. Yeah, let's go with let's do looks. Yeah. Let's talk about the looks. The stock, I've changed. I wouldn't say I've changed a lot. I've changed some parts on it, right? The stock, the bike god damn, the bike doesn't look too bad. Okay, it's just, for me, coming from a sport bike, and just I like sport bikes overall, I wanted the front end to be, you know, like a complete front end, because the stock windscreen just looks like a additional part. It's not like a full front face. It's like, it looks like an add-on, almost like you'd put on a naked bike. And I didn't quite like it. Like, it worked. Like stock, it doesn't look that bad. It's just not exactly what I would prefer. And so now I think I've found the best option for it, and I think it looks sick now. Okay, I think it looks so good. I just recently put on the tail tidy too. Looks miles better now. Like the rear of this bike is very aggressive. It's more aggressive than you'd think. And the tail tidy, the original like plate holder was just ruining that. Like, it took up so much of the rear, and because I didn't think the tail tidy was gonna do that big of a difference, but my god, the bike looks so good now. And also with the new seat that I have, which is more flat, it just kind of like completes everything. Like from a side profile, it does a lot with the seat, because I think it looks weird when you look from the side and then there's this big scoop where you're supposed to sit. It kind of looks like you're sitting on a toilet. Like, that's the one thing I hate with the Ninja 400, because the ergonomics of this and the Ninja 400, they're pretty identical, I'd say, and it's not a good look. It looks so bad. So this seat, love this seat. It's done wonders. This windscreen, love it. Tail tidy, love it. And I'm not a big fan of stock mirrors. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I'm not. I'd rather ride it without than having stock. So I have this bar on right now. I'm gonna change it to like a more arrow one, because I don't think this round one fits the bike that well. It's just the mirror that I had after I crashed, so I thought, why not put it on so I can see something. And then I also have different indicators, because the stock indicators were on the stock mirrors, and since I don't have stock mirrors, I don't have stock indicators. So I have like these sequential indicators that are right under the winglet, and they look sick. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the looks, I'd say. Like I said, this bike looks good stock, so there's not really much, but there's also like, there's a lot of option for the windscreen, because I guess a lot of people think what I think with the stock windscreen, that it's kind of odd. So there's a lot of different windscreens out there, but I'm very sure that this is the best one you could get, like the best looking one, because it looks so good. I love it. It looks amazing. yeah, overall the headlights are cool. They have this little animation, and then the tail light is cool. Also has like a little pulse thing when you start it up. It's just tiny details, but overall it looks good. Maybe this fake carbon shouldn't be here. Maybe just, you know, have it black. But I mean, it looks good. It has the winglets. Like, a lot of people don't even think that this is A2, you know. They don't think that this is a beginner bike. You know, it's 45 horsepower. No, it's like 48 horsepower. Like, come on. But yeah, I think with that being said, let's talk about the performance. Right? This is obviously an A2 bike. It's a beginner bike. You know, 48 horsepower, 35 kilowatts. I don't know the torque numbers. I don't, you know, I'm not into all that, okay? But for this being a beginner bike, it is very, very, very capable. Like, it'll, like, between all beginner bikes, this bike is amazing. Like, I kid you not, R3 gapped, Ninja 400 gapped, CBR 500 gapped, restricted MT-07 gapped. Like, for this being A2, oh, let's not forget 390 gapped. Yeah, the 390 ain't got shit on. No, but for this being a beginner bike, it's so nice. It has the same 270 degree crank as the MT-07. It is a cross plane, so it's basically a MT-07 just with a smaller engine. And it revs up to, I think my red line is at 13 or 12.5, but it says 14 on here, but I think the red line is at like 13, somewhere around there. But it revs up so high. So yeah, I think it's nice. However, one thing I don't like when it comes to performance, I mean, it's not performance, more so handling. First of all, these tires, ass, so ass. They're called the Adreno, I think, is it NH5? It's something, it's Adreno something. Now, if any of y'all have ever heard of Adreno, let me know, because I never heard of that brand in my life. And for the type of riding that I like to do, which is somewhat aggressive, these tires are not cutting it. For daily use, if you're actually gonna commute on this bike, then sure, you know, you're gonna be fine. But for me, I want to be able to somewhat push this bike on countryside roads. These tires are not inspiring whatsoever. I hate them, and I'm getting Pirellis very soon. Probably Diablo Rosso 2 or 3s. I had the 2s on my Duke, and I loved them. They felt so good. I could lean so much on that bike. So yeah, I'm leaning towards Pirellis right now. But if y'all, you know, if you have some tires that are not gonna break my bank account and you think that they are good, please let me know. The suspension on this bike, it's very soft. It's very soft, which, once again, if you're gonna commute, you're gonna be fine. But I would prefer the suspension to be a teeny tiny bit stiffer, just for the feel. Cause you don't feel, I mean, I feel the road, don't get me wrong, but you know, it could be a bit better. But I do know that tires make a huge difference, so I'm gonna put on some better tires, see how that feels, because I'm not gonna change no suspension components. No, I'm not keeping the bike for that long. It's not a track builder or nothing. So I hope the tires make me feel a bit more confident leaning this bike over. But yeah, it's very nice. It does like 110 in second gear. So 0 to 100 is it's achievable in some pretty low numbers. I don't know what numbers because I haven't tried it out, but sub 5, that I can say. Which is crazy coming from 125 who did it in like 13, 16 seconds. The Duke did it in 16. I think my Yamaha maybe like 13, 14, 15. But yeah, but what you get, like for the price, this bike is insane. It's 70,000 kroner, which is like, it's just above $7,000, just below 7,000 euros. And yeah, like for the price, this bike is insane. Like I love this bike. It hasn't given me any, you know, issues, except for when it went into limp mode. But then I just turned it off, turned it on, it was fine. So I don't really know if I should call that an issue, because it didn't leave me stranded. It was fine, I could still ride. But yeah, but bang for your buck, as they say. Worth it, worth every single penny. The only thing is that it's from China, so people are gonna bust your balls over this bike. You know, they're gonna ask, oh, what brand is it? I've never seen it. You're gonna say, oh, it's CfMoto, it's Chinese. And they're gonna give you the nastiest look you've ever received in your life. And it, you know, like you can judge all you want, but I mean, yeah, people are gonna have their thoughts and their expectations, and they're just gonna assume. Their assumptions is the word I was looking for. But you know, if they write it, yeah, I would like to think that they're gonna change their mind, because this bike doesn't, it feels good. It feels very good. What else was I gonna talk about? I forgot. Coming through. Okay. Overall, God, I'm all over the place. Like KSI's album, all over the place. That's where I am. Tell me why I started a fight. Listen, overall review. Should you get this bike? You know, final verdict, final thoughts, whatever you want to call it. I like this bike. I like it a lot. Ooh, should we get to 200? Yeah, let's do it. I've never reached 200 in this bike. Today I'll do it. Today's the day! Okay, so I didn't reach 200 because apparently I'm a bitch. The final verdict, should you get this bike? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like it. You know, if you ride like me, change your tires, please do. Or just know how to ride, because apparently I don't know how to ride. Oh my god, that was so long. But yeah, if you're not like me, you can keep the tires. If you're like me, probably change them and enjoy the hell out of this bike, because it's so fun. I've done nothing but absolutely beat on this bike, and it's just taking it. Every single rev, every single throttle input, every single failed wheelie attempt, every single everything. It's just taking it, and it's been so good to me. And I only have a slip on right now, right? And it sounds so good. It sounds so good. With only a slip on, that means I can make it even louder, which is unbelievable. Like how can this bike that is already loud become even louder? Explain that to me. Makes no sense. But yeah, get this bike. I love it so much. like, except the fact that people are gonna look at you weird for what it is, you know, it's not like it bothers me. I think it's kind of fun, because at the end of the day, the bike is unique, it looks cool, and so far it's been treating me good. I don't wanna jinx it like that, but so far it's been treating me good. And I don't know if y'all can hear me, but it's been treating me good, and it gets up to decent speeds. It's very capable. Obviously, it's not gonna be able to hang with the 1000s or barely the 600s, but it can hang. I mean, if they're not doing, you know, max full speed, what is it? Top speed pulls, then it's fine. So it's so windy, but I'm gonna try to hit 200 again. What did we get to? 192? I gotta hit 200, bro. Whoa, bro! What the frick? Oh my god! You're gay! What's up with the 192? What is that all about? Why do I keep hitting 192 like there's no tomorrow, bro? Just give it a 200! The thing is, I know that this bike can do 200 because I've seen it on YouTube. Maybe I'm just fat. Maybe I just weigh too much. And the bike is like, nah, I can't handle your big ass. But I don't think that's fair. What? Nah, never mind. Don't get this bike. This bike's ass. Fuck this. No, but like, I'm gonna be so honest. I love this bike. It looks so good. I'm gonna show y'all the bike when I get to the place where I'm gonna buy the thing with the thing, you know. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait, buddy. I want to learn how to wheelie so bad, but the thing is, since I crashed last season and the season before that, my reputation is so bad. Mind you, I even crashed the season before that as well. My reputation is so bad. So if I try to wheelie or practice wheelies and I loop it, oh, I'm gonna look so dumb. Like, I promise, I know how to ride. Please. Obviously, I'm not the best. I'm not no professional. I'm just a dude. But I somewhat know what I'm doing. At least in my head, I know what I'm doing. On the road, maybe I'm just fucking stupid. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. One day I will learn how to wheelie. Trust me. Until then, just enjoy me talking and going somewhat fast sometimes when I feel like doing it. When I adjust it, after like 3 or 4 rides, I feel, what the fuck? Why are you dieseling me down, bro? With diesel smoke and shit. No, I feel like I have to. Oh, is that a 440i? Damn! Focus! This throttle cable, I feel like I have to adjust it like again after like 3-4 rides. But it might also be the way that I ride, because I tend to like flip the throttle a lot. How many products you got? A lot. So maybe that's why, but I don't know. But I feel like I have to adjust it like pretty often. I'd say pretty damn often. Okay, so why are you throwing diesel smoke at me, you little punk? I'm not gonna look at you because I'm scared and I don't want to confront you. Come on, give us a green. Give us a green. Give us a green. Give us a green. Gapped! Gapped! Yeah, how'd that feel? Did it feel good now? Did it? Don't go ahead of me. If you go ahead of me, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna hit you with the how? Yo, what's up, brother? No! He looked at his mirror! You were supposed to hit me with a what's up, brother? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Yeah. But who am I to speak? I just showed y'all how to beat up a man for free. Like y'all didn't even pay for that. But if y'all want to pay for that, you could just send some money to my PayPal, bro. I appreciate that. Highest of it. Oh! Shit, I look good in that reflection, baby! Oh, what is going on here? Can I go here? Thanks. Now I can show y'all how she looks. God! It looks so much better like that instead of like this separate. Obviously, this whole thing in the front is a separate piece, but it still looks good. And there are the indicators down there. Looking, oh, look at her shining. Apparently, it's supposed to have a red reflex here for it to be legal. So yeah, I thought, why not just put it on so I don't get pulled over for that bullshit. But yeah, she looks good. The only thing with this seat, I don't know why, it's like a you know, it scrunches up here. Now I have a theory, and I think that is from my big ball. No, I'm just playing. no, wait, I'm not playing, because it has to be. What else would it be there? It's either from my big balls, or it's from my big veiny ass dick. She looks so good. You see what I mean with the seat? It doesn't, the other one like kind of scoops. So now it's like straight. And then with the tail, it's very aggressive and it looks sick. And then with the windscreen, it's very, oh. This bike is just so nice. But new tires are coming, and the rear tire is a 150. Who the hell thought about, yeah, let's put a 150 on this bike? No, 160 inbound. Yeah, I don't wanna walk too close because y'all gonna see how much I don't lean this bike. Oh, she looks sick. Maybe we're chilling in a bar. Here drive a funky. Maybe we're chilling.